Get rid of you. Oh, okay. Don't blow up. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Seed and welcome back to Automated Survival episode 19, I think. Yeah, 19. And I am dressed up as Santa. I made this Santa skin. It only took a few minutes to make. I found a Santa skin online, and you can see that. Let me just go. This F5, I took everything, I kept it the same, and then just replaced the face with my face. So it kept the over layer, the topmost layer. There's 2 layers on the skin, and so now I have sort of a beard, which I think looks pretty funny, so I kept it. And anyway, I'm up here, way up in the sky, level 150, and that is because I've been AFKing, like I said I would. As you can see, the Wtich farm down below, I AFK'd for an hour, so slightly more than an hour, I guess, because, you know, I had this recording, and I was up here for a few seconds before, and while, like, pillaring up, and there's a ladder, but so I can get up here again, but I'm just gonna jump off, because it's more fun to do that way. And I didn't have any items on me. Oh, there are skeletons. Let's see if I can grab my sword. Oh, gosh, no. No! Stop hitting me! Yeah, okay, I should have thought this through a bit, because now I'm just going to die. Yeah, I should have just either removed these blocks, yeah, actually I probably should just put half slabs here so I could keep the chests. Get rid of you. Oh, okay. Don't blow up. Creeper diffused. Okay, so I think we're pretty good now. So let me just get all my stuff and I'll be right back. Now I'm finally going to get to see if this all worked or if it didn't work. I'm assuming it all worked, but we can also get to see how good the rates are. And I mean, I'm not expecting them to be as good as like other farms because I haven't caved in this area, but as you can see, I put a hopper here leading into a chest. And you can get to that down here, double chest, and actually that's pretty promising. That's only an hour of AFKing, and we already have over a stack of redstone, over a stack of spider eyes, over a stack of gunpowder, a couple stacks of sticks. Wow, happy days. It is working. Rotten flesh. I'm pretty sure witches don't drop rotten. Oh, well, I guess those zombies spawned in there. Okay, well, yeah, anyway, glowstone is one of the main things that I was happy to get from this farm, and I already have gotten a half a stack of glowstone, so that's very promising indeed. So, you know, now what I'm going to do is I have to go, and so this dropper system works. That means I'm gonna remove this, replace it back with cobblestone, put that like so, and now we should be good to go. And let's see, we should be able to go and build this up. I actually will go and dig it all just to be sure that there are no holes. Actually, it only has to be this T shape, right? Yeah. So I'll dig all this up and place it back just to make sure it's all solid blocks, and I have a few extra anyway in case there are a few holes or caves or whatever. And hopefully I do have enough, and I will be back. What do you think you're doing, Mr. Creeper? Alright. So I have made the elevator, or finished making the elevator, oops, and as you can see, it came out right here, which is a pretty good spot. I will eventually be continuing this all the way up to the height of there, then I'll be moving this portal, no, I'll keep this portal, I'll make another portal up there, and so then I'll have an AFK portal, and also I'll be able to get the items from that portal, but I'll do that off camera, and in between episodes or something like that. So anyway, down here, let me just show you what it looks like. If I can go down here fast enough. I removed the chests from over here. As you can see, I just filled it in with cobblestone. There's nothing here. That's the ice. I moved over the 2 blocks, these blocks, that one and that one. These 2 blocks, they were here and here. I moved them back a bit just so the items definitely have enough momentum while traveling under this half slab, because I don't want any to get stuck under there. Even though I don't think they would anyway, you know, it's better to be safe. So this chest is here with some items in it, which I will go and bring up, I guess. Hold on. I have a better idea. Let's go and just throw all these items in here and see if they make it up into the chest up at the top. Better system. And so it looks like they're all working. I don't know if I made them all go up against the wall, but it doesn't look like any got stuck, so I think that just about worked. So now we'll go up and see if they made it into the chest. This view is mildly concerning. Why is there items on top of the oh, the hoppers got yeah, I did send up a lot of items at one time, now that I think of it. So never mind, that won't be a problem in the actual thing. These items will just go through these hoppers, I guess. Yeah, most of them go into this, that makes sense, because that's the center block, that's where they should be going. So this is all set to AFK. I can AFK a bit more now off camera. This is where I will be AFKing pretty much as much as I can, I guess, because I do definitely want a lot of that glowstone. If you open this chest. This chest is empty though, so that means I just put my axe in it. That means I can go and move it to continuing this storage on, because I only had 1 double chest. I didn't have any wood either, so maybe I'll have to bring some of that. This is the only wood I have, is for a log, which is 4 pieces. I need 2 logs or 8 pieces to make a chest. There's no wood in here, and no wood in here, so that's all I have. Hopper. I want these to both be facing the same way, because, yeah. So let's put that and that. And boom. Alright, we are all done with this. And now we can go back on to worrying about those villagers. I was worried about zombies getting into this villager here. But then I realized there's slabs all around him. There's no way zombies can get in. And I made sure it was still working after I put the slabs here. So it's good. So I can actually remove all this dirt. And, you know, so he's doesn't feel so claustrophobic all up in his little thing, you know, as much as he can not feel claustrophobic surrounded by wood slabs. But ignoring that, I think, you know, it'll be more open, it'll look nicer, obviously, and I think that's just about it. Before I start the iron farm, I thought it would be a good idea to make a villager, like, wheat, carrot, and potato farm. So that's what I'm going to do. Behind here, I made a little area. I redirected the villagers so they come here. There's a lot of villagers here, let's see. Like 17 villagers. And I also made a track. Let's go check that out. So we can go make a wheat, carrot, and potato farm, because that's what I need to do, because, you know, villagers will farm them for me, which is a neat concept. So apparently how we get these guys out is we put a minecart, put it down, let it go through, pick up a villager, and come back out. Hopefully it works. Also, I will want to be doing some villager trading at some point, but that's not right now, because I don't know how far away they have to be from that guy, because I know if I bring them up, then the villager breeding is going to stop or something. So, you know, I don't know how all that works, but I know I'm definitely not going to do it now or anywhere near here, because I don't want that to stop working. So, anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear out some of the trees over here. Yeah, okay, I'm going to clear out some of the trees over here, and I'm going to, well, I'm going to start placing or flattening out some area so I can build the villager farm. And I'm not going to be going with the classic, is it Unary Bit? I think Unary Bit made this. His design where the villager throws the the seeds and carrots back at a different villager and then it gets sucked by a hopper. I'm not going to do it that way. The way I'm going to do it is the villager's inventory is full, so whenever they break some crops, then more crops are they pick up as many as it took to oh my gosh, I'm butchering the explanation as usual. They break the crops, they go and fill up their inventory, but there's going to be more crops than their inventory, so then the other crops will be still staying on the rails, or not on the rails, on the farmland, and then there'll be, underneath it, there will be tracks with minecart hoppers on them going back and forth, collecting all the drops. And in theory, it should work, but then again, I don't want to have it too close to here, so maybe I won't build it here. This area over here is actually used a lot more than you might think. I come over here quite often, you know, to go caving, and I came over here to get the ender pearls quite a few episodes ago. But this area is a very nice plains, it's very open, so I'm actually going to be building it over here because I don't want to be too close to over there because of the villager breeder, and I don't want to mess all that up. So, that means I had to make a nether portal, you know, for easier transport. And I realized how long I've lived here without a nether portal hooked up. And it's just really dumb because it's so easy and, you know, with a nether portal, and I've just been making the journey, and you know how much time I would have saved if I made this nether tunnel a bit sooner. This is the main portal. Yeah, I don't know why I never decided to make that, but alright, let's go sleep. I know I'm not going to get to spam the bed, so I'm not even going to attempt because it was way too late. But that means I need some dirt, and let's see, that should be enough because there's dirt on the ground already. Some water, I have water, and a hoe. This has all been laid out, as you can see, and I realize that this episode has been going on for longer than I thought. Now, I know I've been talking about my episodes and how I want to do the episodes, you know, a fair amount lately. And the thing is, I still don't completely know how I want to do them. By the way, I'm just going to be placing this wall around because I need, you know, a wall to keep the villager in. But anyway, I'm going to talk about it a bit more and basically say that I don't know entirely what I want to do. I would love to make videos more often and spend a lot more time on videos, but, you know, time is such an issue. I don't have extra free time as much as I wish I did, and, you know, I believe it will, you know, it will free up during the summer, but that's in quite a few months, and, you know, I'm not sure entirely when I will be able to, you know, get out a sufficient amount of videos, but I hope eventually I'll get in, you know, the swing of things and make videos every week, because that's really what I want to do, and, you know, it's quite unfortunate that that's not what I'm able to do, and, you know, but I don't know how I want to do these videos. I think what I'm going to do is make them shorter, go back to the normal 10 to 15 minutes, even though that's what I was trying to do, but I was messing up and making them way too long. But I'll try to get more progress done in them, so it's like the same amount of progress but a shorter video, to try to increase the entertainment value, because I do try to make these videos entertaining, and, you know, but another problem is that is, other than just time in general, is also recording time, because I don't want to record when there's a ton of background noise and such. And you know, this one video has been recorded over like three days or something, because I haven't had enough time to record it all in one day, and that's normally what I do, is record it in one day. So yeah, let me know what you think about that, and I'll try to get more progress done in these episodes. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll keep a hoe in my hand. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe and all that stuff. My name is Santa Sea Dude, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.